I continued having conversations with the Trump campaign and with President Trump himself, in a number of personal conversations. And I ended up going to Mar-a-Lago with Amaryllis, my daughter-in-law, who runs my campaign. And we sat down with Don Jr. and with President Trump and Susie Wiles, his campaign manager, for several hours and talked through these issues. And we agreed to do a unity campaign where we would, like they have in Europe, where there are, there's coalitions where you don't give up your own independence or your capacity to criticize your allies on things with which you don't agree with them. And he was very agreeable to that, and on the issues that we don't agree on, that I would continue to criticize him and he could criticize me without penalty, and to our alliance, and that the issues that we did agree on, he agreed to make them priorities and to involve me in some way in helping to choose the new government and helping to give emphasis to the policies that I was concerned about. And the three policies were children's health and the chronic disease epidemic, and which involves the food system and getting the corruption out of the public health agencies and out of USDA. Second, to ending the censorship and surveillance, and number three, ending the warfare state, ending the Ukraine war immediately. And all of those are issues that he,
those are big issues,
had come to on his own, and that I think he appreciated my insights on some of those issues and my passion for some of those issues and my knowledge about some of those issues and expertise. And he welcomed me, my involvement. I mean, one of the things you asked me about what I sort of had come to discover about President Trump, and he said to me a number of things that were very illuminating. One is that he and Donald Jr. And J.D. Vance were absolutely had extraordinary antipathy toward what the neocons have done to our country. I was surprised about that, how knowledgeable they were and how passionate. And J.D. Vance is a soldier, and his understanding of the neocons comes out of his own, service abroad and his own military service. And then Donald Trump Jr., I don't know exactly how he came to his antagonism toward them, but it's very, very heartfelt. That gave me a lot of confidence as well, that he's surrounded by people who are close to him, that are in his family, and that are going to be involved in his administration, who agreed with me. And we talked at that time about, in fact, it was an issue that I brought up about bringing Tulsi onto the team, and they were very, very welcoming of that idea. And that, of course,
another one who had tremendous trouble with the Democrats.
Not only, and she was the deputy director of the Democratic National Committee, 4 years ago. Yeah. So she was a core, Democrat and a Democratic presidential candidate, Democrat congresswoman.
A formidable figure.
Yeah, and very, very formidable. And somebody that I like personally a lot.